advanced topic for second year. So, by second year, this topic will be no longer be discussed. Okay, so review. So this is the basic structure of the immunoglobulin. So back to your biochemistry and histology. So what is the yellow portion? What part of the immunoglobulin? Is the Fab or the FC? Fab. What is Fab? Antigen. So meaning it's the portion that will bind to the antigen. Okay. So it's very necessary that you will understand this structure. Why? Our topic is about hypersensitivity. It's all about body antigen. Okay. So this portion is the FC portion. So what is FC portion? So the FC portion has CH3, CH2, and CH1. So where is that? There's this one. So the CH3, CH2, and where's the CH1? Okay. So what are those functions? So most likely, what we'll be discussing today is about the mast cells and the cytotoxic killer cells. Okay? So if my question, where will be the mast cells will bind? FC. What portion of FC specifically? What portion will bind with the antigen? Okay, so under this topic, hair. So what is hair? Hypersensitivity, amyloidosis, autoimmune disease. So these are the pages of immunoglobulins, immune deficiency diseases, rejection of tissue transplant. So today, we'll just focus on hypersensitivity. And I don't think that we can finish why the type 3 and the type 4 is very long. Autoimmune is under, and the rejection transplant is also under with that classification. Immune deficiency diseases, HIV is very low. So maybe next week. I think next week we don't have exam, right? Because of the election. So, May 20, Doc Mark had statement, May 20 will be your exam. So, 50 items. So, what is hypersensitivity? Injurious, harmful immune reaction, meaning antibody against an antigen. Okay, harmful or injurious, responsible for the pathology of with immunologic diseases. What is pathology? The disease associated with this reaction. In terms of this term arose from the idea that the individual will be previously exposed to an antigen detectable, manifest a detectable reaction to that antigen and therefore cell to be sensitized. So, if I will ask you what is sensitization, what have you understand with that sentence? Sensitization.
Kung na-expose ka ng certain disease,
preferred student?
Sensitization. What's the pattern? The virus will come back to us.
Why? Oh, sensitive siya. So, the idea is correct. Yeah. There's already exposure, but it can detect right away. Because sensitive siya, because it's sensitized. Sensitized. Diba? So now, what is sensitized? What made your body sensitized?
When your system has reacted to
Reacted? Look, if this is under my SGD, if I will ask you what's the pathophysiology, why you are being sensitized? So we'll go back to that question along the way. So hypersensitivity, sa ito definition hypersensitivity, injurious harmful reaction between antigen and antibody. So exogenous. The antigen could be exogenous or endogenous, which is self-antigen. If endogenous, from the word self, what kind of disease is that? Autoimmune. Very good. So exogenous can be dust, pollen, food, drugs, microbe, chemicals, or a friend. So immune exogenous takes several. So no, if you're exposed to a pollen, it will lead to itching. It's just good if it's itching. What if it's anaphylaxis? Wait, as a doctor from Japan, sagot sa kabuhayan, one of those effects of the harmful response, which is hypersensitivity, is anaphylaxis, which is very fatal. If you are the doctor in an emergency room, how will you refrain anaphylaxis from a drug? How will you refrain from a drug? Hypersensitivity. Nicole, how will you refrain from a drug lord? Okay, you're a doctor. Diba? It's about antigen, antibody. So if you're the doctor in the emergency room, how will you refrain anaphylaxis? Sensitivity man. So part of the sensitivity. One is skin test. Another one, the first step, SGD. Ano nila ang SGD? History. What history that you will ask the patient? Food allergy. Diba? You will ask for food allergy. Student allergy. Okay, so you ask penicillin. Diba? Allergic? Are you allergic to penicillin? Oh. Then if the patient has history, what happened? You will choose another drug of choice. Diba? If penicillin is really the drug of choice, the alternative, the next one, the patient is allergic to penicillin. So, careful of that one. So then, some of the most common environmental cause group of diseases are known allergic. So, sa that, we'll go why it's allergic. So there is imbalance between effector mechanism and immune response and control mechanism that serve to limit the response. So, supposedly this is should be well discussed in about tolerance, no? In physiology that should be discussed so that by the time we will discuss this one, I don't have to discuss anymore. So in fact, many hypersensitivity diseases, it is suspected that the underlying cause is failure of the normal regulation. So this topic is for second year already. So if you don't know the normal regulation, how would you identify that in second year this is still normal or it's already abnormal? Diba? Did you get? Kaya dapat si physiology na will be taught yun thoroughly. Okay. The development of hypersensitivity, both allergic and autoimmune. If you say allergic, exogenous, endogenous. Exo. Autoimmune. Exo, endo. Endo. And it's often associated with inheritance of a particular susceptibility gene. Example, asthma. Asthma. How would you explain that an asthma will wane off? And some patients are not triggered while other patients are really asthmatic. Huh? Oh, ayan. This is example. If a throat pollen here, it will trigger your asthma, but it will not trigger your asthma. Why are you sensitive? Why you're overacting? Katangin-tangin ka? Nag-iisa? Why? Why it will react? It's often associated with inheritance of particular susceptibility genes. Meaning, it's really there in your genes. Meaning, you're really prone to be asthmatic, but if there's a risk, there's exposure, you will really have an asthma attack. While she don't have that gene susceptibility, no matter kung na ipalamoy ang pollen niya, she will really not develop. Okay? Manakot ang asthma or not? It's contagious or not? Not. Because it's really genetic. Okay? And what are those genes? HLA and non-HLA. So in asthma, there is a gene problem. So by third year, at least you already know this person is really susceptible because there's a gene mutation. So again, poorly controlled, excessive, or misdirected. This one is the summary of the entire chapter. Okay. Even me, I cannot memorize actually. So, you should have mnemonics. Di ba, Manal? For the quiz week, huwag pabasahan ang question na kasi answer ang kontra nila. So, A, or the one, what is one? The letter in the alphabet in one. A, so it's allergic reaction or allergy. Which is, change the I to MNA para you will know that what an immunoglobulin is involved is E. Okay? Gets? Since A man A, what are the syndromes under this one or the disorders are the AAA? What are those AAA? Anaphylaxis, allergies which could be rhinitis, sinusitis, or hay fever, or food allergy. What's the third? Asthma. What type of asthma? Atopic only. Okay, there are 4 types of asthma, but atopic type of asthma. Okay, maybe I will change the choices. Okay. B, antibody mediated. B is second letter of the alphabet. No. If E is Canadian, here is IgG and IgM. Okay? So later you can you will know why we really review the structure of the antibody. So the immune complex, same as the job. So third letter is the type 3 hypersensitivity. Okay? So the fourth type is the cell-mediated. So apparently one more cell. So I think the first 3 is really related to antibody. The last is the only one na cell-mediated. Okay? Diba? Third one, IgE. Here is IgG and IgM, which is antibody mediated. But here is the immune complex. What is immune complex? Antigen antibody complex. Gets? Then example, what is the name? My very good papa has greatest rheumatic fever. We'll check later what is my very good papa. Okay, so pathology patients, it's easier along we go so that once you already know the immune mechanism for the pathotissue, it's easier to memorize the histopath. Okay? So what is histopathology? Meaning what you can see in the tissue, the histo. Okay? So how the type 1, what is the pathotissue of type 1? Kanak tanggil. Why it will result to asthma? Why it will result to urticaria? One by one. First, you think there's really genetic susceptibility. Without the genetic susceptibility, it will happen or no? No, it not. Okay? Sige, 1 minute, you read. Then we'll try to summarize. This one, the SGD, that what I'm going, that I'm really asking you, you will really realize now, this is really very helpful. You go to pathology. Okay, I'll give an example. Juandel has genes that is really susceptible to have skin allergy. Alam asma lang para mamatay doon. Okay. Bronchial asthma. Okay. So, Jordan has wheeze. Wheeze. Bottom lang sa wheeze. What is the pathotissue of Jordan? First, if you will make an algorithm like what we're doing in this GD, first, what is pertinent positive of Jordan? The gene susceptibility. Okay, first, the Jordan was exposed to pollen. So there's a pollen. what will happen now? So on and so forth. So that then Jordan will have quiz. They will try us. What's your name? Echo? Echo ma? Oh, Echo ma. Jordan has gene susceptibility for asthma. She was exposed to a pollen. Now Joandel is developing wheeze. With these sentences, how come Joandel develop wheezing? Again, what is hypersensitivity? Go back to the very basic meaning. Injurious, harmful, reaction, immune reaction. What is immune reaction? Antigen reacted with antibody. So more now, go back to basic. So now, what happened?
I would say that genetically she is predisposed to react to the pollen
And then,
because the immune system will inject the pollen.
reject the pollen. Wrong already. The term reject. Okay. What's her name? Sheila? Oh, Sheila. Same question. Joandel, gene susceptibility, exposed to pollen, and then minutes, 2 hours later, develop wheezing. Very good. Tutulun. Very good already. So, pollen, as she said, since the pollen is what? Antigen, antibody? Antigen. Since this is type 1, what do you call the antigen? Allergen. Oh, so allergen. Her answer, there's a pollen, an antigen. Go back to the basic, there should be an antibody reacted. Where is the antibody came from? Or why it is being produced? So that we can go through the hypersensitivity will really, where is that? Our first wonder, what type of antibody? What type of antibody? IgE daw we call. Help your enemy a friendly enemy. How come there was IgE being produced? So that we will know there's already pollen. The antibody is being produced. But how? Based on that. Kapabay mas guwapo ni? Awa na. This is very good thing. But I want that this one will be summarized as an algorithm that it will be very easy. There's already an allergen. And Joandel said there's an IgE being produced. Where was the IgE came from? Masas kasi IgE. Ang kuy, sa maninin ng kurak cell. Kung simulang tumugan ng cell. Wait, who's teaching you in physiology? Immuno. Mamatay ko ang muscles ang produce ko antibody. Ha? Bisag sila mo produce. Oh, plasma cells in common. So plasma cells. How come the plasma cells is producing? How come the plasma cell is producing? Oh, bleeding in sweater. So, one by one. Pollen. There's an IgE. Where was the IgE? Very wrong, mama. It's from the activated B cells becoming plasma cells. So now, the question, why is being activated? Don't answer me, it's that way. I activate T cells. So, siguro na ako yung complete list. Rayo, the future governor. Ito pag-governor ng Moragaw, bakasyonista, nag-isapo. Diba? So how, from that one, how come the B cells is being activated to become plasma cells to produce IgE?
The dendrites will have the pollen and will then act as an antigen presenting cells. It will, the dendrites will is, the dendrites will present the pollen to the plasma cell of the plasma cell.
She's almost correct. Pollen. Who will catch the pollen? Dendrites, the antigen presenting cells. If this is the pollen and the dendrites, where it will be presented? The helper T cells. Okay. Then go back to the basic. What type of helper? What type of APC or dendrites will present to the TH2? Even if it's not in the book, but if you really know the basic, what type of APC cells, what MHC, major APC, what type in molecules, MHC molecules? What two? Why it's two? Because the TH2 is a subset of helper. What is helper? CD4 plasma. Okay, very good now. So it will be presented to TH2. What will happen with the TH2? It will? What will happen? Manal? What will happen? The helper, from the word helper, it will activate now the transformation of B cells to plasma cells. What is switch? Antibody switch. Or isotype switching based on your okay, right? Okay. Explain it to me what you've learned from your biochemistry and physiology. The isotype switching. Kaya sabi ng gayton, tapat. Mga kanina kanina, hindi ko ito. What is isotype or antibody switching? Another antibody that is specific to acid. Oh, very good na siya. Meaning if this antibody is supposedly will be producing IgG, at tanong niya, the response should be the production of IgE. It will switch right away. So what is being switched? The heavy or the light chain? Oh, heavy bawal mo. So nananganam na. Okay, go back. First, pollen. Second step, this is the pollen. Wait, Joandel, oh, pollen. Back. What's the next step? What will be the response of the body? We'll do the algorithm. The CPC with an MHC of what number 2 will catch the pollen. After catching the pollen from the fourth APC antigen presenting, it will present it to T helper 2. Then what will happen to the T helper 2? As said by Manuel, it will stimulate from the word helper, it will stimulate or help the B cell to transform into plasma cell. Then the plasma cell will be producing IgE. But before the IgE, there should be the isotype switching. Now the IgE is being produced. What will be the next so that there will be wheezing with Joandel? Huh? What will be the next? Asa is muscle unwind. What will be the next step? There's already IgE. So which part is the allergen will bind? This is the pollen. Which part will bind? Here. No. So that Joandel will have the symptoms. What will happen? The C3, di ba? Sa'yo nagagili. Ano ko C3? Urang letter N. Di ba? Macrophage, monocyte, cells, mostly nasa 3. Meaning, this portion will bind now the muscles. If are the muscles bind, how come Joandel will have the wings? How come Joandel will have the wings? What causes the wheezing? So the one that we're looking is this one now. This one. Pollen. The dendrocytes will present into what is naive B cells? Huh? There are like Joandel innocent cells. Innocent? Native, innocent, not being exposed, no exposure yet. True but not exposure. And then from the naive, it will be activated into H2. The H2 will help the B cells to become plasma cells and so on and so forth. Very impact muscles. Now, kung sa pinupilit na portion, what will bind to the muscle portion? CH3. Why now there's a symptoms? The muscles will degranulate. Okay? So in this one, if there's ray exposure, what will be the immune response? Faster, slower. Faster. It is already being sensitized. So what is sensitive? which fiber is being sensitized? How we will define sensitization to under? Based on this drawing, which portion will explain sensitization? From which part of the drawing will tell you there is sensitization? Repeat exposure. Upon the repeat exposure, there is, since it's being synthesized, which portion already? This one is being synthesized already. There's already sensitization. Binding, very good. Meaning, there's already binding of these muscles. Okay? And there's already, sorry, if the B cells will transform into plasma cells, what type of two cells getting the C plasma cells will transform? Effector and amyloid. Meaning, there's already the type of plasma cells that is producing specific to that pollen. Meaning, it's there already. By the time it will be re-exposed, it will take time or no? No, the production is there already. Just waiting for the, did you get? Slower sequence away. It's still be producing fast, going up. But when there is pressure, it's there already because of the memory cells. Now, let's go. How come there is the wheezing? Degranulation, what's it called? Muscles. Okay. Here. So meaning, this is IgE. It binds to, the CH3 will bind to the receptor to this muscle. What is its effect? There are three effects. Okay? First, degranulation of its content. O this one naman kayo, really added. Anyway, I will give you my notes. So, I try to problema. So, vasoactive, the web, so vasoactive amines, which is histamine. Remember that histamine is the main culprit. Okay? And there are some proteases, the kinase, tryptase, and several acid regulations, and prostaglandins, and parenchondroitin. What else? What else? Huh? First is degranulation. Second effect is what? What is its effect with the phospholipids? The immune response of the antigen or the IgE and the binding causes to stimulate the muscles to activate phospholipase A2. What is its effect? The apophysial. Biochemistry training. Nasa sa tissue. The phospholipids will be converted by the phospholipase A2 into platelet activating factor and arachidonic acid. Then the arachidonic acid will split into prostaglandin D2. Make sure that you will memorize this one. D2, leukotrienes, B4, C4, D4. So this one is the immediate response. So what is for immediate response? Degranulation and activation of phospholipase to convert the phospholipids into arachidonic puff, and arachidonic will split into dito and leukotrienes. Okay? Wait, this one ba? You really have to memorize why. Diba, but then you're a pharmacist. By the time in pharmacology, you already know how to break the prostaglandin. You already know what to give for the leukotrienes. Okay? So the third effect will be the secretion of cytokines and peptides, which will occur in late phase of reaction. In late phase, there is already bronchospasm, damage, leukocyte infiltration. Now, I think the answer is here already. Why there is wheezing? Why there is wheezing? Lady in red.
I think we're done already with the type 1.
Inflammation. Okay, partly.
It's caused by the blood airflow in the airway,
Why there
caused
is
by bronchospasm.
bronchospasm?
For me, it's because of personal regulation, so it releases histamines, cytokines, and prostaglandins.
One lang what's the effect of histamine? Oh, the genius looking student at the back. Okay lang yung tanong ko Google. Okay, parang why? You open Google, you will learn. What I will always tell my PhD students. If you will learn to open Pornhub, open Pornhub. Open its video, basta you will learn. Oh, what's the effect of histamine so that there will be wheezing? Uy. Oh, the most talkative student is kapag na akong i-bully. What's the effect of histamine? If you will learn this part hypersensitivity type 1, it's very easy with you with the type 2 and type 3. Okay, you already know that easy. The blonde girl from Finland.
But I think histamine will cause heroin and narrowing sa airways. That's why I cannot use it sa
So what's the term for that? Bronchoconstriction. Let's go. What's the effect of the arachidonic acid, Lawrence? How it will contribute and the leukotrienes? How will it will contribute to the wheezing?
Altogether, the urine acid will exceed the lamaric acid and also
You mentioned in sorry, class 8. What are those like? Why you will know in sorry, class 8? In general, what are those?
because the legs don't. Because the legs.
Yeah, I know that. What's the effect? What is the Some issue eh. What's your answer? Lawrence is correct. They invite more inflammatory cells to go there. By the time it goes in inflammation, what will happen to that area of that tissue? It will become what? Swollen, umag, bago natin ko eh. So, if they will attract ka, kaya kung ba, feel mo attract ka? Alam ko ito, issue eh. Mamatay tayo. Vasodilation, vascular leakage. That's why there is congestion, there is edema, smoke muscle spasm. And look at this one. This one, it will take effect also with the late phase, which is leukocyte infiltration, which is Lawrence is correct. So what are the terms for this one? They are chemoattractants, they attract. Okay? Epithelial damage, bronchospasm. So now, why you are having wheeze? Why there is obstruction of the airway? Production of glucose is one. Okay, what else? No, vitamin is one. Okay, at the back of king, why there is wheezing? Very complete since we already, the answer is there already.
Then stomach causes smooth muscle contraction leading to bronchoconstriction.
Sure. And what else the effect of stomach?
And also agony. Histamine causes the smooth muscle to contract leading to bronchoconstriction. And that's why it will produce wheezing as
Ina lang. Oh, summarize. Ikay mo summarize sa itong iguan. You summarize everything about this one. Una rin yung ATEM. What is ATEM? Allergen, then TH2, then the E4 until the mast cells effect. So what is ATEM? A, which is the example, pollen, and then very good. Cells, the plasma cells, we have two cell transformation, effector and memory. We produce the toxicity. Same. First to one. To the first, di ba? To the specific or to the antigenic portion of the antigen. And then, which is the epitope, di ba? And then, once it's bind already, what will the next? The effect of the antigen on the body. And then, very good, you already understand. Very good, very good. I'm very happy. Very good. So at least you understand this one. So very good, hindi mo respond. Numuling mata. Ano naman ito? Hindi mo respond. So we'll give another example. I don't care paborot may rin usala, okay? Nataping why this is very basic, the type 1 is very basic. So another example is hives. Okay, example is hives. The allergen now is peanut. Summarize now why there is skin rash in hives. I want the summary of hives. Peanuts is the allergen. Oh, use your mic. Oh, what was the answer? And then conversion of B cells to plasma, which is an effector and a memory. And then there is switching. And then oh, okay, you really understand. Just go right away with the skin rush. Why there is skin rush? Well, what's the effect? If bronchoconstriction is the effect of histamine in the lungs, what's the effect in the skin? It's vasoconstriction, vasodilation. Vasodilation. Okay. Now, if a patient came in, Manel came in with very skin flaring, very diffuse skin flaring, you're the doctor at the ER. What you will do with Manel? Start with the history and do your PE. You're the doctor at the ER. What history would you like to ask? And what PE would you like to do? Physical examination. History daw, she would ask what she was ingested. Very correct. Oh, now let's go to PE, what you would like to do with a PE? There is already skin flaring.
Vital signs. Then, relieve the resolutions, times, and check if the airways obstructed.
How will you check the airways obstructed? Why you are going to check the airways obstruction?
If the patient is facing, we'll check.
Very good answer. So, start with the airway hub. Any emergency, you start with the airway. Okay? So, why you will check for the airways? Because if you hook up on the skin, if there is congestion or there is inflammation of the skin, you check it's not easy. Why? It may also cause bronchoconstriction. Very good answer. So we're done with that. One. Okay, bawal na mo, you already, no, I want to keep repeating it so that you will no longer study the book. What you are listening now are the only one that will come out in the exam. It will really the loss of those who are not attending. Allergy is what type of hypersensitivity? What are the AAA syndromes? True or false? Type 3 is an immediate hypersensitivity. False. What? Hypersensitivity type 1 could be caused by an IgG, or IgM, or IgE. False. IgE right now. So we're done. TH2 is what type of cluster of designation? CD4, CD8, CD4. Okay. What interleukin will be produced so that the TH2 will dip up, so that the naive TH will be converted into TH2. Interleukin 4, pag take down in town, kung sa'yo pag-yo-yo. So here, the newly minted or the newly formed H2 produce cytokine subsequent encounter, as mentioned earlier, there will be an interleukin 4, 5, and 13. The interleukin 5, when I review for the APMC quiz week, they always keep on repeating each subject. So what the interleukins will activate eosinophils. IL-5, Y5, the fifth letter ko na. Ako, it really helped me. Even in my diploma exam in pathology, it came up. Okay, so eosinophils, 5. Question. If you will examine the skin tissue of a patient with hives, what is the predominant cells that you will see? A. Neutrophil. B. Basophil. D. Mast cells. D. A and C. E. All of the above. Predominant mast cells and eosinophils. Diba? That's why in asthma there is what they call that crystals. Oh, question. What are the complement components that they are called anaphylactosis? The answer is C5, C3. The most important muscle-derived amine is histamine. Mania, dinarili lang ang surgery. So, the most potent C4 and D4. Okay? Mania, C4 and D4. What's that the histamine? Right, you're right. The highly chemotactic for neutrophils, eosinophils, and monocytes. B4. For the board exam purpose, memorize all most common, the dominant, most abundant mediator produced in muscles. So, what is the derived nito? Degranulation of muscles, arachidonic, most spasmogenic. C4 and B4. B4 is the most chemoattractant. Okay. Very good. Most abundant. Most abundant produced by degranulation. Most abundant produced by activation of cyclooxygenase pathway. Okay. Breakage of arachidonic. What is the immediate product? Breakdown by phospholitis into phospholipids. What is the immediate product? And so now hyperplasia crystals. So the immediate is subdivided into systemic and local. In systemic, it's very easy. What you have to remember, it's only the anaphylaxis. The rest of the AAA is under local reaction. And then the local reaction subdivided into immediate reaction and late reaction. Now, going back to our discussion, what consists the immediate reaction? No, what about it first? Degranulation, very good. Next is phospholipids. So the late is the production of cytokines and chemokines. Very good. What's the effect with rigid? What is the end effect of the late phase? Tulo. Infiltration. Very good. laryngeal edema, hoarseness. So if the patient will ask you, why are you having hoarseness? So say the sequence, okay? That's how you will explain the patient, the duration, phospholitis, blah blah blah. Absence of such history does not include the possibility of anaphylactic reaction. Meaning, history. Do you have allergy with penicillin? No. It's not a guarantee. Even the patient will tell you no, there's still the possibility of anaphylactic. So what you will do to make it sure that it's not allergic, you do skin test. Very good. So muna, okay. The AAA, anaphylactic, systemic, local. Systemic. What type of asthma? Atopic. Then under allergy, allergic rhinitis, sinusitis, or hay fever. Okay. Antibody. So, from the word, ang A is allergy, the B is the body, antibody. So the antibody reacts with the antigen. Same with the type 1. Destroying the cells, triggering inflammation and interfering with the normal function. So inflammation man. So still the same with type 1. What's the difference between type 1 and type 2? Yeah, it causes inflammation and interfering the normal function. So let's try to see what's the difference between the two. One, my very good papa has grievous fever. Okay, my very good papa has grievous fever. Please memorize the table. All tables that it's in the slide, memorize all the tables. So mine is myasthenia gravis. Okay. Back to your physiology. What's the cause of myasthenia gravis? Is there the problem with the antigen? Yes or no? No. Is there the acetylcholine receptor? Is there normally? But what's the problem? There is an abnormal antibody that will very good. Inhibits acetylcholine binding, downregulates the receptors. Come on. Graves' disease. What's the problem with the Graves' disease? If I will, letter A, presence of autoantibody against TSH. B, against TSH receptor. C, both. D, none. Receptor, tao na. Careful na. Okay. Which of the following is associated with streptococcal wall antigen cross-reactivity with myocardial antigen? Why? This is type 2 family, no? Be careful ha, si myocarditis and arthritis belongs to type 2. Kasi glomerulonephritis yung secondary to streptococcal, it's type 3. Now, what's the difference between the two? Okay. What's the mechanism? You try to read. Antibody cross-reactivity. Down. Okay. rheumatic fever. Complication of rheumatic fever of any streptococcal infection. The sequelae or the complication of streptococcal infection, it could be rheumatic fever or rheumatic heart disease, which is the primary case, right? Another is glomerulonephritis. What's the mechanism between a rheumatic heart failure or rheumatic heart disease and glomerulonephritis? The glomerulonephritis is type 3. With this one is type 2. But there's a very specific that the antibody cross-react with the myocardial antigen. IHA.
More than one antibodies.
More than one antibodies or one antibodies? Antibody. Oh. What's the difference between a complication of streptococcal infection causing rheumatic fever and glomerulonephritis? What's the difference between the two? Yeah, that's why we read the question. How can you explain? Glomerulonephritis. Pero being one of the most students that I really admire. What's the difference? A rheumatic heart fever and a glomerular, what's the difference between their mechanism? Why there is rheumatic, what's the mechanism for rheumatic fever and what's the mechanism of glomerulonephritis? Ganun lang. You try to read that one.
For the rheumatic, acute rheumatic fever. So the mechanism of this is there was inflammation and macrophage activation. While the glomerulonephritis, there is an inflammation in
Still inflammation, glomerulonephritis from the word altis, it's really inflammation. Oh, my favorite accountant, sige, based on your calculation, there's an antibody cross-react with the myocardial antigen. As we said, this one is type 2 one. What's the type 2? Second letter? B. So battery, antibody. Di siya mechanism. The type 3 is C. Complex. So what's now the difference between the two? Oh, we can have between B and C. But here, the rheumatic fever here is very special to the whole other. Pag-calculate na mga bukay.
So, the reason why it's very specific with myocardial antigen is because the streptococcus that causes this infection is Streptococcus pyogenes, which produces which has the enterococcus. And this enterococcus shares polar contamination with the myocardial antigen.
Very good. Rayo, repeat. That's a term. They're not you know, batang ng laman, o napit. Wasya ka sa very good answer. Okay, para makasagot. Okay, example, murado ka streptococcus. Oh, di ba? Ay, kaya nga tungaway ko ito present na ito. Naku, natuspas ko na tungaway. So, we're very close. So, streptococcus pneumoniae. Okay. Streptococcus will infect what? Asam na siya ma-infect? Wala ganito ayotun lang at swallow, just gargle it. It will cause tonsillitis, sore throat. If it will not be treated, or if there is really recurrent tonsillitis, what will the ENT do? You have to do the tonsillectomy. Why? Because it's very deadly, the acute rheumatic fever and the glomerulonephritis. But between the two, there's the difference. Okay, back to basic. Streptococcus rhino, antigen antibody. Antigen. With this type 2, what antibody will be produced? It's either IgG, IgM. What will bind to this bacteria? Bacteria na din ang bacteria. Oh! Okay. And then, gusto niya ni Bacterium streptococcus, right? It will evade even with the phagocytosis. Okay. With the streptococcus infection, how it will cause myocarditis or rheumatic fever? Si Ryo ang sabot. This one is an antigen, Ryo. The body will try to react to protect by the production of IgG and IgM. There is what we call in the heart M protein. Si M protein, murang itsura ang streptococcus. It will cross-react. Did you get that? It will attack this very big streptococcus. And it will attack protein. And then destroying or causing inflammation or rheumatic disease. Yes. Now, how this streptococcus will cause glomerulonephritis? How? If it's type 3. Very good. Immune complex. Antibody will be produced as same as the type 1, will bind, and then it will circulate until it will reach in the basement membrane of the glomerulus, causing this disruption. Why? It will cause inflammation. Yes, between the two. Okay. Puro na natin 50 questions. What else? So just remember that the problem with pernicious is the parietal cells. Taas kaya na siya si pernicious anemia. Okay, with the autoimmune hemolytic anemia, Rh blood group antigens, I antigen is the problem. Okay? So cells opsonized go back to the very basic that we discussed. So possibly I will not discuss that opsonization case. It's no longer part of the histology, but I want to try to help physiology back. So let's go back to opsonization. Lady in headband. What is opsonization? Just summarize. What can you remember of opsonization? Kapit ang final step. Dapat Thank
Destruction of pathogens by pharmaceuticals.
Just an example of oxidation thing. Pero, cells coated with antibody. Diba? Cells oxidized by IgG are recognized by the Fc, again, receptors. In addition, IgG and IgM deposited in the surface of the cells, and they will activate complement system by classical. Classical is what? Innate adaptive. So what is oxidation? Why it will lead to phagocytosis? This one ba? With the mechanism. Oh, example lang. Joindel, again. So that you will really know. Joindel is an antigen. How can you eat this? What are the oxalates? Very good. What those certain proteins? I want a definitive. What are those certain proteins? Aside from the C3b and the C4b, memorize that. Aside from the C3b and the C4b, what else? Very good. The antibodies, the IgG and the IgM will tap. So it will go, it will tap. Oh, this one, pilit tayo yung tap. Oh, meaning, the cells will call certain oil. There's an oxalate. I will eat this cell or antigen or an antigen. Okay? So Maria, this is from Henry. Classical pathway, the antigen antibody complex sequentially bind with C1 and C4. So which one is the classical? This one. Meaning, how it will activate is the reaction of antigen antibody. Gets? If in type 1, it's like a reaction with the antigen antibody reaction. Wala na, degranulation na agad. So, antigen antibody naman. Meaning, we skip already the presenting, there's already an antibody na IgG production. Here, we'll skip. There's already an antigen antibody complex. What antibody? IgG and IgM. What's the effect? This one. Okay? Pwede nang matutuluan niyo yung sequence. Why? It should be taught in biochemistry but what I'm going to show you that this is the pattern why there is a problem with the 3, with the 2. Okay? So with this one, there is drilling of holes. Where is the membrane attack complex? What? Here, from here. What is the membrane attack complex? C5 to C9. Very good. Oh. How would you explain this antibody-dependent cellular toxicity? Antibody-dependent cellular cytotoxicity. Okay, how would you differentiate only the antibody-dependent cellular toxicity with the opsonization? What's the difference? Packing of how will you pack? How the body will pack? By coping with oxalates. What are those oxalates? C3, C3, ayun, mga basic point, the IgE is not involved. It should be IgG and IgM. Now, while the ABCC is based on this slide, Manan, how can you differentiate between the two? It's almost the same between oxidization and AGCC. Tony was correct. You have to cut the antigen. It's either AGP or and then with IgG and IgM. But here in the antibody-dependent cellular toxicity, how could you differentiate with oxidization? Okay. And then the lysis proceeds without phagocytosis. So if the lysis proceeds without phagocytosis, how the IgG will kill? So what are the different options? Very so many options. But with the ABCC, it should always with IgG. It can kill without phagocytosis. So how it will kill if without that phagocytosis? It's through Rayo, it's through in B cells. You're partly correct. But what else? IgG man. Mo fix ba complement sa IgG? Yes or no? Yes. So meaning, it will also secondary to man. But Rayo is still correct. So here's the example. Okay? How about inflammation? Antibody-mediated inflammation is the mechanism responsible for tissue injury in some forms of glomerulonephritis and vascular rejection, grafts, and glomerulus disorder. How? Unsa man? First with the FC. Look at the picture. How it will cause tissue injury with the FC. BFF injury. With that picture, how, di ba, antibody-mediated inflammation is the mechanism responsible for tissue injury with the following. With the mechanism of complement and FC receptor-mediated inflammation, how FC receptor-mediated inflammation leads to inflammation. FC receptor. What is that cell? Based on the picture. And then we have something. Okay, what is that cell? That mediate this inflammation. Based on the picture. Neutrophil, very good. Neutrophils. So the FC will bind to the neutrophils. Then after the neutrophils, what is its effect? What is its effect? It's still the release of what? Inflammation man. Kung saan kayo chemoattractants? With this one, what is the chemoattractants for this one? Okay. Anong data? Complex. So how will you differentiate now immune complex and antibody? Antibody can go with or without complement proteins, target cells for phagocytosis by phagocytes, which express receptors for FC tails. So what's the difference now? So what's the difference between immune complex and antibody mediated?
Antibody can code the help of the complement proteins, while the immune complex either the complement proteins to code. And the complex, the antibody complex would deposit in tissues and induce inflammation.
So, in short, the antigen antibody, which one will not cause injury without deposition? Type 2. Meaning, the prerequisite for type 3 is really to deposition with addition. Can I read it? Okay. You go to your, I will tell you, will review what will come out in the exam. Okay, it's very nice, your review. No exam like that, okay, so ayan, drama-drama lang ako, hindi ka po. Oh, ano ko dito rin ang mistake? Mas tayo na kasi Instagram. Story, hindi ka. Wait, memorize this one up. All diseases under with one type of hypersensitivity. A, memorize that kami para hindi ma-waste ang mga nagagilin time. What is the triple A? Pas-pas. Anaphylaxis. Oh. What is type 2? What are those diseases under type 2? Oh, memorize that papa. And then rheumatic. Okay? Graves will really come out. Pernicious, very long pernicious. There's so many kinds. Grave is very intrinsic factor alone. So many antibodies for that. Then autoimmune hemolytic anemia. And then memorize the okay? Mechanism. No lang. Okay, why? What is very distinct in terms of mechanism? What is among this group very different mechanism? It's only the rheumatic. That's why we discussed it thoroughly. Okay. Oh, you already know that IgG and IgM for this one. What's the difference of opsonization and the ADCC? Opsonization, various tagging with opsonins. What are those opsonins? Okay. While in the ADCC, then where it will lead to, what's the effect of opsonin? Phagocytosis or gano'n. How about the ADCC? Huh? Cell lysis without phagocytosis. How? Corexirayo, and the other one is what else? MAC. Very good. So this one, mismatch donor. You already know this one. Erythroblastosis fetalis. Discussed already with the issue. So no need. The drug is very difficult. There are four. Anyway, you will learn this in pharmacology. It will be repeated. In type 2, does it need, is it always needed for the antibody to be binding with a fixed tissue? True or false? True or false? always, no, di ba? Kaya always dyan with the fixed tissue is really the immune complex. Okay? So these are the under the IC, the immune complex related. Okay? Just memorize this one. Oh, what's the mechanism? Review lang. What's the mechanism here? Glomerulonephritis. Just review. This is for question number. Streptococcus. Glomerulonephritis. Huh? The antibody will react with, and then it should be deposited up and then used. Basta all under the immune complex should be deposition. Okay, see you back. I'll send you the notes now. The next meeting, starting ahead. Study ahead amyloidosis, the 4, the hypersensitivity 4. I don't know if we can take up this one, but I'm still the one teaching in second year na autoimmune. Then the rejection, okay? The rejection. This one will be passed away. It's still under with the hypersensitivity. Okay. When is your final review for the histology laboratory? 21? No. Then your exam will be 50 items. 35 to 50 items. Okay, since there's no exam in the next week, so then your finals for the histology, final or last week? Before I usually review my students from the beginning, and most likely we already made the final exam. It happened last year na si Leo, it's really the Leo who's making the exam. So that's why we're very hungry. Same with pharma. So the pharma was telling, oh, next time in EO, don't teach the students. Why? Why you will let the student answer not being discussed yet? Okay, what's the knowledge of MEO? What was being discussed by the teacher? So that's very unfair. Anyway, where's your manual? Isabel? For those who basta last set, if you're under with me, don't worry, I grade, it's always 100 if you're under with me. So same now, 100. Hala, kasi utangan ako dari neuro something sa SGD. Kaya naningil na si Mamo, Maricard. Sa same with SGD, still 100 pero libre kasama na. Wala mo yung laboratory, no?